Today I'm gonna do a review on my 2009 Pontiac G8 GT. So let's go ahead and pull it out the garage. This is my 2009 Pontiac G8 GT. I bought it June of 2018, so I've had it 2 years now. And when I bought it, it was bone stock. So let's go over some of the cosmetic things I did and changed. First thing, I bought the front splitter and got the bumper painted the two-tone black. Paint's starting to peel now, so it has to be redone. I also took all the chrome badging and whatever was chrome off and had it painted. So the grill's been painted black. The Pontiac emblem, just bought a new emblem with the black trim around it. The original headlights look a little different. They was fogged up, so I got rid of those. Got those. They got the LED little thing that lights up. The wheels, took the factory wheels off. 20-inch Giovanni wheels, and these are staggered. So the front is 245, 30 or something like that, 20-inch, and the rears are 285, 30, 20. So you got a good amount of meat on the back. Still would light them up anytime I want to. Also, all these were chrome. These door trim, I just ordered new door trims in black. This had a chrome. All this was chrome. That was just taken off and painted black. The door handles, they were the color of the car with the chrome trim around them. So I bought new door handles and just had them painted black, a matte black. Took the spoiler off, painted that gloss black. The antenna, shark antenna, I think I got that from G8 only. The brakes were also upgraded. We went with the Texasspeed Brembo brakes, the 6 pistons up front with the bigger rotors. I can't remember the size, 14-inch rotors or something like that. Also upgraded the back. Got the Texasspeeds on the back with the 4 piston with the bigger rotors. Doing 60 miles an hour, slam on the brakes, so I push it through the windshield. It stops pretty good. What else was done? No, let's do the stereo. All right, for the stereo, I always loved the Alpine. So we got Alpine, the ILX 207. With these Pontiacs, the stereo and the air conditioner controls are all built in. So I had to buy the new AC controller. Let's see, turn it on. So it's all touch. Looks good to me. I really don't like the touch screen sometimes because you gotta look at it to see what you're doing. So sometimes I hit the wrong button, but I mean, it is what it is. So it works great. So we're happy with it for the time being. As far as the speakers, I upgraded all the speakers. So you had the 2 up front, the 2 door speakers, then you had 2 on the rear deck. Everything is Hertz audio, 6.5, whatever the highest line of the Hertz audio components are, these are them. Got the crossover in the door when I installed them. So everything is nice and clean. Put the tweeters in the door because there was no tweeter here. So I cut that, put that in there. And go to the back. These have the Hertz 6.5, the coax that's in the back. Wherever the highest coax that they sold a year and a half ago is what I put in here. And in the rear deck, really can't see. I'll open the trunk. The rear deck comes with factory 8-inch subs. So I took those out and replaced them with Hertz full range 8-inch. Gives you good volume, good bass coming off of them. As far as the subs in the trunk, the kicker 10-inch kicker competition, 210s. Didn't want to go anything super big, super crazy. I always had 12s in my car. These are pretty good. They're not 12s, but these 10s actually sound pretty good. So I'm not gonna swap them out. They're fine. Bought the custom box off of eBay, and it fits right in there. As far as the power, you got 2 amps. I got the mono audio control LC-800 going to the subs, and for the mids and highs I got the 6-channel LC 6.1200. So you got 2 channels going to the front, 2 channels going to the rear doors, and then you got 2 channels going to the 8s on the rear deck. And certain phones sound very good, very full with no subs running. Those rear decks, those 8s on the rear decks actually feel in pretty good. That's as far as the cosmetic. I believe that's it. Let's go ahead and open the hood. And before I open the hood, I actually got a couple things that I'm going to put on the car that I haven't put on the car, and they've been sitting here for maybe about a year. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show them. First thing is the paddle shifters. Bought this off a guy from Facebook. It's been sitting here for about a year and a half. I'm just lazy, I guess. But you take the steering wheel off and the back cover, whatever, and this is the cover from the back of a Camaro SS, and with the wiring, you got the instructions, just tie it in, and then you will have paddle shifters on a Pontiac G8 that never came with them, the 2 years of production that that car was in. In this box, I got the sway bars that I haven't put in yet. I guess when I take it back to get some more work done, we'll figure out about the sway bars. In this box, I believe this is my old intake manifold. So this box is my H&R coilover shocks that I haven't put on yet. It's just, man, it's so hot, I get lazy. So probably when it cool off, when it get closer to the fall, we'll put it in. I guess I took it out, was playing with them, but these are the springs. But I got the full coilover kit for all 4 corners in that box. I'm not gonna move all that stuff to look at them. And what's crazy is when you do these things, especially when this is not something you do every day. When I first got the car, I was just buying stuff, thinking what I need, and I'm not a mechanic or a builder or whatever. And as I learned, certain things I bought better. So for example, I got those coilovers right there, but the first thing I bought was these lowering springs that I was gonna put on there. And then after talking to people over time, oh man, get you some coilovers and get everything. So these lowering springs probably been sitting here damn near as long as I had the car. I need to sell them. I mean, it's just sitting there. So it is what it is. The next thing is same damn thing. I bought some headers, some long tubes. I bought the Pikes brand, and what they say is when they come off, they they go down to a 2.5-inch collector instead of a 3-inch collector, which is kind of choking it out a little bit. You're not getting as much flow. So I went ahead and bought some new headers, and where are these? All right, so these are, I guess that's the collector piece or whatever. You got the headers down in there. I don't know if you can see it, but that has a 3-inch collector on it, so it breathes a little bit better. So that will get done eventually, probably towards the end of this year or the end of this summer. So let's go ahead and open the hood. Let's see what's done under the hood. All right, so this is what a L76 LS3/LS2, whatever, LS3 top end, LS2 bottom end, however they said, whatever. So what's already done to this, you got the Rotofab cold air intake, which will be coming off, and I'll tell you why shortly. Got the Rick Crawford throttle body. They say that's like hard to find. One came up on Facebook Marketplace. Got the, man, that's kind of dusty too. Got the ported intake manifold put on there. Got the Mighty Mouse catch can. You got the PRC heads with the long tube headers, as you can see, MSD ignition wires. And the cam in here is a Texasspeed Stage 4 F35 cam, the biggest one that I was told that's made that will fit into this car. Also, it has a Circle D stall, and from what I was told, what I remember, it's like a 2-stage stall where when you drive it normal, it locks up a lot earlier, and when you get on the gas, the stall goes up to like 3,400 RPM or something like that. So the engine is pretty much built. The only thing left to do this engine naturally aspirated is E85. I don't think it's, or boring the engine out, which I'm not going to do. Anything else is going to be done as it sits is naturally aspirated. I do plan on doing a Pro Charger, and that's probably be done later on this year. When I go drive and drive the car around a little bit, I'll tell you the reason why that I'm going to do a Pro Charger, because it makes plenty of power now. It's close, it's around 500 to the wheels now, and like I said, if you get on it, you roast the wheels. But we'll talk about that a little later when I drive. But for the most part, honestly, I think that's pretty much. Oh, you got the exhaust. The exhaust got the full stainless works exhaust. And let me close the hood because it won't start with the remote hood up. But you got the stainless works exhaust, 3-inch all the way to the back, dual tips. And I had to buy a bigger diffuser to make the tips fit without burning them up, even though I need to take it back to the muffler shop once. And these need to come out just a little bit, because you can see it leaves the soot on the paint. So I need those tips just to come out just a little bit. But let's go ahead and start it up. Big cam, it has volume, but it's not ridiculously loud like some cars, and I can't really, like, I don't see how some people drive with their cars extremely loud like that all the time. So the volume I can use a little bit more, and it probably will once we swap the headers out, but I'm fine with that. I don't need much more than that. So I guess we'll take it for a drive and see how that goes. All right, so let's take a ride. Alpine on. I have the backup camera as well. So actually put in reverse. It's a pretty good camera. So just take a little ride around, see how this thing drives. Got the car back. I mean, it's fast, very fast, fast car ever owned. But what happens with these cars or these hobbies, because just like my four-wheelers and my side-by-sides, same thing. They're fast, they do so much, and you get used to it. So I done, you know, because the way the car sounds, generally when I pull at the gas station, people ask questions, or if I'm at a red light and somebody's next to me, of course they're gonna try to pull off or whatever. So like yesterday, a dude tried to take off on me in a 392 Durango. I just walked him down and blew past with no problem. S2000, dude tried me in the G37, like no, and I got that on video. I might just add that in. Because he took off, and his sound good too. He got good exhaust on that G37, but you can see I made him disappear quick. Mustang GT, the new ones, I done walked down one. The one before that, I got a video on that where he jumped, and I still walked him down, and then I let off on the gas. Yeah, I got one on three beats, and I took off on him, but you couldn't see the car no more. And a couple other cars. But what got me one night, bride, young boy, in a new BMW M5, full exhaust. I'm pretty sure he had it tuned, because those are twin turbos. You put exhaust on it, you're young. I mean, everybody wants to tune their cars these days. So, about a 50-mile roll, start, about 2 seconds, we like this, and then just boom. Pulls 2 or 3 car lengths on me like it's nothing, and I was pissed. That shit hurt. So I said I wasn't gonna do it. I said this car was fast enough, but there's always gonna be somebody that's faster. So I gotta get the Pro Charger, because I gotta be faster than more people than I am now, because that shit did not feel good. But it is what it is. Stuff happens, and as long as you're responsible with your money, because I would never spend all my money on a car and don't own nothing else or have anything else or whatever. So as long as you don't go broke doing it, it is what it is. All this stuff is addiction. Like, you know, people have different hobbies or different things. You know, if you want to drink all day and do drugs, man, that's your thing. My addiction is speed. If you watch my videos on four-wheelers and side-by-sides, you see I'm always flying. So same thing with cars. You know, as long as, you know, I don't speed everywhere like when I was younger, but when the right person pulls up on you, you know, it is what it is. It's the competition. Nobody wants to lose, and I don't want to lose. So gonna have to get the Pro Charger. Pro Charger, you know, when you go online, you look at, oh, $6,000 for a Pro Charger. That's just for the Pro Charger. When you're trying to get the stuff and you really get down, you figure out it's a lot more money, because I'm getting the Pro Charger and I gotta get the injectors and the pump and all that stuff and install it, because I'm not installed. I don't build engines. But the one that I'm getting, is it a DC1X or whatever? So it gives you headroom to get even more horsepower. Because right now they say if I get that Pro Charger, I can put it on this car and make 700 horses at the wheels and be safe with it. Where later on, if I want, I have the option to do the forged internals to try to get closer to 1,000 to the wheels. So when you start adding this stuff up, that $6,000 that you have in your mind, you're gonna get close to doubling that just to start off. And if I decide later on to do the forge, that's like another $4,000 or something like that. But my thing was I was gonna try to do it all at one time. Then, you know, some of my buddies told me that go ahead and do it the regular way first, because honestly, 700 horsepower is a lot of power to the wheels. So I might not need it, but at the same time, I might have that thing in the back of my mind where, man, how do 1,000 feel? But I'm gonna do the 700 first and go from there, and just see. You know, it might not be that urgent to do the forged internals and turn up the boost and all that stuff, because when you start adding more boost, you're gonna break more stuff. So if I do the forged internals, hell, I know I'm gonna have to do some transmission, some more work on the transmission. I still got a stock rear end. The other day I decided I'd just go ahead and buy the 327 rear end, because actually the first 2 gears on this car is pretty long too, and you can, when I do a pull, you can tell. So I mean, you know, whatever, it is what it is. And another thing about having cars is having friends that's into the same thing. They are bad influences. So Jeff and Rod, if you're watching this, you guys are bad influences, because when I first got the car, I said I wasn't gonna do nothing to it but put some rims on. But after riding and listening to them guys, it's like, man, you gotta get more horsepower. You just gotta get more horsepower. So it's just one of them things. Maybe, I don't know what you want to call it, just one of them things. So whatever. So pulling up to a red light. Let's see. This guy, he might be out of the way. Let's turn off the traction control and turn off the air, because another thing, I gotta change the tensioner. And because it likes to jump off sometimes when you're doing a hard pull. But the guy who tuned it tunes very well. Tuned by Jeff. Everybody, they call him the wizard. I mean, I can't say nothing negative. He's the only person that's gonna touch this car when it comes to the tuning. Put in sport mode, it does like the auto throttle blip when it downshifts. Now the other thing is I got to put the paddle shifters on it, because on its own it shifts at 6,500, but it redlines at 72. I don't really care for the auto stick thing, and I guess because I'm used to the paddle shifters on my side by side, so I like to keep both hands on the wheel when I shift. So, but let's see, this damn car ain't gonna move. Let's see. Right here disappear. Not gonna tell you how fast I am, but it's pretty fast. You get the idea. So let's see. Here around this corner. Like I said, the upgrade on the brakes put you through the windshield. It's far better than what came on here on factory. Come around this corner. Damn, I got that rotor in my trunk, but let's see. Woo. No problems. But let's go right here. And this time I'm putting manual. So let's pull from a dig. Let's roll down the windows. It's hot as hell. Stomping it, I'm going to spin the wheels, so it is what it is. A lot of times it's better to feather it, try to get in, but I'm just gonna go ahead and stump it right now. Rev limiter for a quick second, going from first to second. Turn the AC back on, get around, cruise a little bit back to the house, and that's gonna be it. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the camera, turn the camera around so you get a first person view. that's pretty much my review. Hopefully this can be helpful to someone who wants to buy a G8 or owns a G8 and looking to get some engine work done, trying to figure out about how much power you're gonna make. I mean, when it came to other cars, like I said, and I might be able to find it, but the most I ever got with my 0 to 60 little TRC thing was 3.8 something seconds, 0 to 60, and I was still spinning tires. Like I said, the most recent was a 392 Durango, and just left him like he was standing still. I tried to run a SRT one night, and he just, I guess he heard the cam and he just wouldn't do it. But like I said, that BMW M5 really hurt my feelings, and that's why I gotta get a Pro Charger. So it is what it is. And like I said, hopefully this video has informed you in some type of way and helped you out, or you enjoyed it. So with that being said, y'all enjoy y'all day.